Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on this Sundial Growers, ticker SNDL. This has proved to be a POS in my mind quite a few different times. I started buying into this one back somewhere right around in here. 50, 60 cent range, and I would like to go back in time to February 10th and dump it. But a lot of people hold this one. As you can see, I'm continuing to hold this one. I've bought more just a while back to a dollar cost average out of it, and that didn't work. And it hasn't been above $1 since about April 9th, so they need to get it together before this gets delisted, so that's what my next biggest fear with this one. But again, Sundial, ticker SNDL. If you see, I have 210 at $1.04, down 25%. If you don't know what this one is, feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. It's an MJ play, been around since 2006. 200 tons of volume on this one at times. I've seen it twice that and then some, but a $1.26 billion market cap, real crappy ratings. They keep getting worse every time I look at it. And here's kind of some of my history. So back on April 20th, when a lot of MJ was down, I bought some 84, 85 cents, 90 cents, and so on. So trying to dollar cost average out of it. I thought it would be hitting $1, and I was planning to get rid of it, but it hasn't hit $1 for a while, and MSN shows it currently as a hold. And just a couple different articles here, some information to throw out there, because I know a lot of people hold this one. I've covered this numerous times. This is dated on the 14th. Saying is Sundial Growers a buy. I would say yes if the stock would recover, but I'm kind of with the ratings and say no, but I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, so it's up to you to do whatever you want with this one. But I'm going to continue to hold. I don't sell at a loss, so but this is a attempt to capitalize on the Canadian MJ industry due to overexpansion, lack of brand quality, and supply gluts. The firm's sales have plummeted in the past year. Meanwhile, Sundial took advantage of a rise in a share price from a retail frenzy to issue stock and raise cash. So the firm's outstanding shares went from less than 200 million last year, July, to 1.86 billion as of this month. And so, I mean, it's MJ, it's long term. I'm just going to continue to hold it and see what happens. But that's about all we can do at this point in time until it recovers, or see what's going to happen with this one. But during the first quarter of 2021, Sundial's gross revenues declined by nearly 30% year over year to 7.2 million Canadian dollars. Only Sundial's concentrates outperformed, but that brought in just $504,000 in revenue. What's more, the firm sold 3,989 kilograms, or 8,794 pounds of dried MJ in Q1. Wasn't that bad compared to the 4,437 or 9,782 pounds it sold in Q1 2020. So maybe just need some time with this one, but I feel it's already had time. I've been with it for about 6-7 months now, probably going closer to 8, and it's just been a total underperformer. I mean, a lot of the MJ is down, but this one has been the grand prize winner. We'll leave it at that. So Sundial raised over $1 billion in cash from selling off its stock and used the funds to completely eliminate its debt balance. After that, the money went to financing other dispensary change and acquisitions. On February 22, Sundial made a $22 million debt and equity investment in Endeavor. Sundial also already shown that his acquisition of Endeavor might be starting to pay off. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. This kind of goes over what the verdict is with Sundial. I know Reddit's tried pumping this one a couple times. It works, but it doesn't last. Sundial grower stock is doomed to continually disappoint investors, and this was just stated yesterday. Has attracted the Wall Street Bets crowd, and at one point was up more than 400% this year. And so unfortunately came back down. There was a lot of talk about being a $5 stock, but only got about half the way there. So in the past 3 months, Sundial is down more than 32%, diverts attention from the company's real problem, though its inability to grow its revenues in a booming market. It's tough to forecast what a stock like Sundial will be worth, considering the capriciousness of the investment based on major price metrics, though the stock is highly overbought at this point. For instance, the forward enterprise value to sales multiple is over 22 times, 600% higher than the sector median. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. Earnings highlight a concerning shift for Sundial growers, and again, this is just stated yesterday. Clear that the Reddit-driven rallies and names like Sundial growers stock went too far, and the supposedly epic short squeezes promised since late January haven't materialized. With GameStop and AMC, Sundial stock is in there. Well, I think it's been in there pretty much the whole time. Others remain well off their peaks. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. This kind of goes over how they raised cash. I've went over that in some past videos on Sundial. So a company that closed 2020 with $60 million cash has $753 million in cash. So that's quite a difference. That's a 10 or 12x. It invested another $96 million in its business in Q1, then put $188 million into a joint venture that invests in MJ companies in April. Ugly earnings, that means its operating business is valued at over $500 million right now. That seems very high. Like I said, this is one I'm just going to continue to hold and see what happens. I'm already in the red, so I don't like to sell at a loss. I just thought this one would be doing a lot better, but it has not, so continue to hold and hope for the best. This is just dated today, how Sundial growers trounced Aurora Cannabis in their latest earnings updates. Aurora has ranked amongst the most widely followed pot stock for years. However, there's a rising star largely eclipsed Aurora's this year, and that is Sundial, thanks in large part of the Reddit community. And I think the price of Sundial is what also pushed it up. People, when I first got in, it was like 50, 60 cents, and there was talk of it hitting $1. I did an option on it, lost that, and I think about a week or two after I closed out, or my option expired, it went up to $1, and so I've just kind of lost with this one all the way around. So this shows posting positive adjusted EBITDA for the first time of over $3.3 million. bleakness on both sides. So like I said, a lot of MJ is down right now, but Sundial is significantly down. Over here to Reddit, see if we can find any juicy details. 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months, 5 months. Over here to StockTwits. Everybody is, from day one when I first started covering this one, is totally bullish on this one. I mean, there's a bear here and there on it, but for the, I'd say 90% is bullish on this one. Bears, I'd continue hiding before you make some of us angry. The stock makes me kind of angry. I bought the dip every day to hold this. The PR run up to $10 or more. That would be nice, but I don't know when that's... It ain't even to $1 right now, so... Not quite enough cover, I see, so not much in there. And always crappy ratings here on tip ranks, currently at 77. And this is projecting a 3.5% going down, but over the year, I mean, it was $1 and then it fell off, went down to 20 some cents. This stock has just always struggled, and back in October could have got into it for 14 cents. So I'm sure there's people that did make money on it, got in somewhere here, and probably there's a lot that cashed out here, but there's still a lot of people holding this one. I'd be happy just to see it hit $1 again, but I don't know when that's going to happen. I mean, it's having a pretty decent day. I haven't seen it have a day like this. I mean, it's up 3 cents, but 4 cents, 3% for the day, but maybe it'll have a come back around. Summer's here, maybe sales will go up. Totally being optimistic and only hope for the best on this one, but like I said, I'll continue to hold. If you have this one, list it in the comments, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.